Hi everybody, Laura here from Mama Elephant. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got an adorable project to share with you. Every card with Mama Elephant is adorable, but I fell in love with this Sherbet Awning creative cut set and I just had to use it on a card. I didn't know how I was going to use it, but I just knew I had to make a rainbow awning. That's all that mattered. Okay, so I'm going to get to making this. I have a panel of Hammermill white cardstock, and I'm cutting the base of the awning. And then one of these, I guess it could be a window or a door, or however you want to use it. There are options, but I'm going to make like a storefront thingamajiggy is what I'm thinking. So I've got one door there, and I went ahead and die cut another, both of these out of white cardstock. And then I'm going to get to creating my rainbow awning, which is really the star of the show. So I have all these little slivers. This is a great way to use up your scrap solid color cardstock. And I mean, you don't have to make it every little sliver a different color, but if you want to live on the edge, do it. But it's fun too if you just alternate like red and white, red and white, red and white, or black and white, black and white. Those look really fun too. There's so many ways you can go about it, but if you do want to use up all your little slivers, and I say use up the scraps, but my scrap drawer is overflowing. It never goes down, it only goes up. Okay, so most of these cardstocks are Concord Ninth. Sometimes it's Simon Says Stamp. I also love a little Altenew. I've got some Spellbinder. Like, are you like me? You have all the companies, all the colors, and it's just where do you store it all is the issue. But I do love solid color cardstock, and I love Rainbow Order. Okay, so now I'm going to glue these on, and then this is going to get bent. So it can be almost like a little bit of a pop-up looking card when the awning comes out at you. For the glue, I've got the Positively Perfect Craft Glue by Simon Says Stamp. And then there is just really something so satisfying about laying down each one of these little awning stripes in rainbow order. Makes you feel like you got your life together because it's so neat and tidy. Perfectly spaced. Well, it's not perfect. Don't look too close. But from the quick glance, it looks perfectly spaced. Now, once they're all glued down, I'm going to bend this over. And when you run it through the die cutting machine, it puts the score lines so you can bend it twice to fold it down. And then you can also bend down that other little part so it comes out. Everything gets bent down. Easy to do. And then this is your little rainbow awning. It's so cute. I don't know why that brings me so much joy, but the Mama Elephant stuff just makes you giddy. Now, to put behind these little storefront doors, I'm going to put a little acetate. I'm going to end up making this a shaker just for funsies. So I'm freehand just eyeballing this while I hold it over the acetate, and then I take my scissors and just cut it. I'm just eyeballing it, no measuring here. You just want to make sure that it's a little bit smaller than your door or window so that when you glue it down, it stays behind. Again, so I'm just going to do liquid glue to adhere the acetate. You could also use score tape, whatever type of adhesive. Toot your flute. What do you guys like to use when you're adhering acetate? Do you like to do it with liquid glue or do you like to do it with score tape? I do both. I like both. Sometimes liquid glue, if you put too much, it can ooze out and it gets all over your acetate. So that's why I do sometimes like the score tape, but potato. Now I have these little adhesive foam strips that were skinny enough to fit behind the door because I'm going to pop this up so it gives it a little dimension. And then I decided why not add some sequins behind it. And I'm gluing these two doors together. So I'm putting one strip of adhesive foam tape behind the whole double door so it creates like one big door, and that way I can fill it. Gives you more shaker area. Okay, now let's talk shaker filler. You could do so many fun things. I created a square card base out of cream cardstock, and it's 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I decided just to fill it with some clear sequins. I have a mixture of sizes. These are by Altenew, but I decided clear. That way the rainbow awning didn't have any colors competing with it. And I'm going to glue the awning down first. That way I want this whole thing to be centered. And I want my doors to kind of be tucked under the awning, just slightly. Okay, so gluing down the shaker door, and then it shakes like a dream. I love the clear with the rainbow awning. Now for images, I'm using this adorable Penguin Park stamp set that I also used back in February. I taught a class for Mama Elephant in California with a class full of Mama Elephant lovers, and here's what they had to say. We love you, Mama Elephant. We had so much fun, and now I completely forgot to press record while I was coloring in my images with Copic markers, but I'll have the colors linked. I didn't use any gradient blending, just one color per balloon, colored it in solid, and then after it dried a bit, I went back in with the same marker, and here I'm just giving it a little bit on the bottom, and it makes a slight shadow, and it gives the illusion of a darker, even though it's the same marker. So I just pulled out a rainbow assortment of markers, and then you have the penguin with a red bow tie. I'm using the coordinating dies to cut out this penguin holding a bunch of balloons, and then I'll run that through my die cutting machine. Just a simple little card, couple images, but I think you can never go wrong with balloons and penguins. And this would be such a fun birthday card. It's so celebratory and happy. And then now for a sentiment, I'm going to emboss the sentiment. This is a new stamp set, My Lucky Unicorn, and I'm going to emboss Hope Your Day is Magical. I have a little scrap of black cardstock, prepping that with a powder tool, inking up the stamp with Versamark ink, and then I'll pour on some Simon's Stamp white embossing powder. So you could change up the sentiment for whatever occasion you want to use it for. I feel like this penguin with the balloons standing under that rainbow awning makes me feel like it might be a fun, nostalgic candy shop. That's what I'm thinking. But it also could be at Disney. You know what I mean? And it's just magical. So I'm using my little mini guillotine trimmer to trim out this little sentiment strip. I love the white on black because it really pops when you have such a colorful card. And then I'm going to put a couple foam squares on the back of this and just nestle it right on the right side of the bouquet of balloons. This card is finished. It's got nice shakeage. It's got the rainbow awning, rainbow balloons, cute penguin with a red bow tie. It's a top fold square, little mini. I hope you enjoyed this video. Before we go, I want to give you a little Hank check. Hank the Tank is my puppy dog, and he's always there, and I love checking on him at the end of my videos. People seem to enjoy it. He says, "Hey, how you doing? Throw me a treat, and I'll take a pup cup right now." Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.